I've
People,
had it.
yeah,
I
people,
just choose not to use worry. Yeah.
absolutely. I love that.
Worry creates stress and
I love that so
reduce
much.
stress.
I love that so much. I wish we could take the whole word out of the dictionary altogether, out of vocabulary altogether. On my tea this morning, it says laughter is the same in all languages. Isn't that true? Doesn't matter what's happening, what's going, what's doing. Laughter is the same in all language. No matter what it is that you're laughing about, as soon as the laughter comes out, people start laughing because it's laughter. And so I'm really, really grateful and excited for you today. So today's theme is it's August 1st. So welcome to August. Don't miss your life's invitation. Every new month is a new opportunity. And the question is, what is your life inviting you to do more than ever before? What is your life inviting you to do more than ever before? Your life is calling you. August is the final full month, before people mentally start shifting into the fall. Schools reopen, businesses refocus, vacations and the pace changes. So instead of asking, what do I want? Ask, what is my life inviting me into? That question changes everything. Maybe your life is inviting you to finally heal, to forgive, to write the book, to leave the job, to start the business, to repair the relationship, to take care of your body, to become financially responsible, to stop hiding your gifts, to become visible, to finally believe you belong in the room. Sometimes we keep waiting for an engraved invitation and life doesn't send you one. Sometimes the invitation is the restlessness you cannot ignore. Sometimes it is the opportunity that keeps on showing up. Sometimes it's the conversation you keep having. Sometimes it's the dream that refuses to leave you alone. Welcome to August. Not just another month, another opportunity. I don't know what you've been praying for. I don't know what you've been believing for. I don't know what you've almost given up on. But I do know this. Every new month is an invitation to heal, an invitation to grow, an invitation to forgive, an invitation to dream again, an invitation to rest, an invitation to become, an invitation to begin right where you left off. And I simply want to encourage you, don't waste the invitation. What has been knocking on the door of your heart for months, maybe even years, that you keep saying, maybe next year, maybe I'll do it next year. What if this is the year? I would even say summer teaches us to grow. Fall teaches us to harvest, but harvest only comes to those who planted something while the weather was favorable. So August is asking, what seeds will you plant before the season changes? Before September the 1st, could you commit to one courageous action you've been postponing? Not 10, not 20, one. One phone call, one application, one proposal, one apology, one class. Just one. Maybe it's one live video, one investment in yourself, one conversation that changes your direction. I want you to imagine a beautiful invitation that came in the mail. It has your name on it. It says you are cordially invited. Immediately, your mind begins asking questions. Where is it? Who will be there? What should I wear? What time does it start? But the most important question isn't any of those. The most important question is, will you accept it? Because the invitation changes nothing until someone responds. I wonder how many invitations has your life already extended to you that we've ignored because we're just afraid? Life is inviting you somewhere. Life is never standing still. Every season is asking something different of us. When you were a child, life invited you to learn. When you became an adult, life invited you to take responsibility. After heartbreak, life invited you to heal. After loss, life invited you to rediscover yourself. After failure, life invited you to begin again. Some invitations arrive wrapped in joy. Some invitations arrive disguised as disappointment. Sometimes the greatest invitation of your life doesn't look like a blessing at first. It looks like a closed door. Okay, Crystal. Sometimes it looks like a layoff, a divorce, a diagnosis, a disappointment, a relationship ending, a dream changing. And later you realize that that wasn't the that wasn't the end. That was the invitation. Sometimes what leads your life creates room for what belongs in it. What is August now asking of you? It's the last full month of summer. Soon we'll move toward fall. Fall is harvest season. Harvest doesn't begin in the fall. Harvest begins with the seed. We talked about seeds. So small, so tiny, with something so big and huge inside. The acorn does not look like there's an oak tree in there, but it is. August becomes the bridge between where you've been and where you're going. So I want you to ask, what is August asking from me? Is it asking for courage? Is it asking for consistency? Is it asking for discipline, faith, forgiveness, better health, more rest, less complaining, more gratitude, A business you've been postponing. It's funny when I think about less complaining, there was, um, I don't know who it was who started it, but it said, I want you to not complain for 1 day, then 2 days, then 3 days. Let's see if you cannot complain for 7 days. 7 days, no complaining. Can't complain about anything. What somebody did, what somebody is doing, how they do it, you just gotta not complain. And it begins a habit of let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. I'm gonna keep my voice held for things that feel good, things that sound good, for compliments, for joy, for laughter, and for peace, but not for complaining. So take the challenge. Start with 1 day. And when you hear something come up, say, is that sounds like a complaint. Let me keep it to myself. Could you? Less complaining, more gratitude, because that's what you deserve. August is asking you to make the phone call you've been avoiding, to lean into that dream that you've been minimizing. Life keeps asking, not to punish us, but to prepare us. Are you still waiting for permission from life? One of the biggest mistakes we make is waiting for someone else to validate us. And we have absolutely decided some time ago that validation is for parking. It's not for us. Validation is for parking. You don't need it. We are waiting for permission, waiting until we know enough, waiting until we're ready, waiting until we have more money, waiting until everybody agrees. But invitations often require faith before certainty. If you waited until you felt completely ready, you may never move. Every meaningful chapter begins with uncertainty. Every entrepreneur, every speaker, every author, every healer, every parent, every leader, they all accepted invitations before they knew the details. You may not get the details before you make the move. The invitation always comes before the evidence. You just don't know. You do know that you need to make the step. You do know that it's your turn and it's your time. You just don't know how it's going to turn out when you take the step. But the invitation to start has been extended. How's it go? You don't have to be great to start, but you do have to start to be great. So could you, would you, will you start? Recognize the invitations that are already around you. Invitations are all around you already. You just been saying no way too much. You need to say yes sometime. Sometimes we keep asking for signs. Lord, just show me a sign. And we're ignoring the ones that are already around us. The invitation is already there. Maybe your invitation has been showing up as the idea that you can't stop thinking about. The business people keep asking you about. The class someone suggested. The relationship that needs a conversation. The health issue that's encouraging you to change. The opportunity you almost talked yourself out of. Sometimes God, sometimes life whispers long before it shouts. The invitation keeps knocking. Keep on asking. Not because you're being pressured, but because you're being prepared. Will you accept life's invitation? Please. When you do, I will too. Today, I really want you to RSVP. Not to me, but to your own future. Could you stop and do it and say yes and accept the invitation to what has been speaking to you? Accept the invitation. Accept the healing. Accept growth. Accept the discipline. You know, the discipline that wants you to go for a walk and drink 8 glasses of water, that discipline. Take your vitamins, that discipline. Take care of that one body that you got. Accept some joy. Accept the abundance. Accept the learning. Lessons all around. Accept it. Accept who you are becoming. No one else can accept your invitation for you. No one else can heal for you. No one else can dream for you. No one else can become you. What will you do? Will you accept? Will you do the one thing? Will you go ahead and make that investment into yourself? Will you go ahead and do the one live video, the one phone call, the one application, the one proposal, the one apology, the one class, one conversation? Will you go ahead and accept? One beautiful scripture that captures today's message is Revelations 3:8. It says, "See, I have placed before you an open door that no one can shut." I have placed before you an open door that no one can shut. Sometimes we spend so many years trying to force open doors that were never meant for us. Meanwhile, an open door has been waiting for you. The invitation has already been extended. The question isn't whether the door exists, the question is whether you will walk through it. I have some invitations for you. Accept the invitation to become healthier. Take one step today that your future self will thank you for. Like drink the water, take the walk, get the test, rest, heal, invest in your well being. Second invitation, accept the invitation to grow. Read one chapter, watch one lesson, have a courageous conversation, make one phone call, and take one step. That invitation to grow is huge. Would you? Could you accept the invitation to grow? Could you go someplace that is development, that is growth? Maybe do it together. Maybe go for a walk, or maybe go to a museum and walk around the museum and get some education and exercise at the same time. How could you invest in your well-being? What lessons or chapters could you lean into that will help you be better at the thing that you wish to do, want to do, are available to do? What is the thing that you can do? The invitations are all around already. For some of us, God is screaming. Stop that. Quit that. Stop stabbing yourself all over with many pains. August is inviting you again. August says, here I am, a brand new month, and you get to choose what you do with me. You get to choose how you invest your time, your energy, your efforts, and your money. What will you do before this last amazing month of planting ends? What could you plant for the fall right now that you can harvest, I don't know, January, February, March, April? What is there for you that you could do right now? Could you take that AI class? Mm-hmm. A whole lot of them going around. I even seen a thing that said the government is paying for adults 50 and older to take AI classes. Talk about screaming at you to not get left behind. But will you accept the invitation? JoJo Dancer, your life is calling. How much longer will you wait? How many more invitations will you allow to pass you by? Just because you don't quite understand it, you don't quite get it, you're like, well, how is that going to work exactly? You'll never know if you don't say yes. You'll never know if you keep saying no all the time. And you know what my daddy said? If you keep doing what you've been doing, you're going to keep getting what you've been getting. And it seems like in these days, as July was blaring out of here, I keep hearing it over and over and over and over. If you keep doing what you've been doing, you're going to keep getting what you've been getting. Just put it out. Post the content, sis. Write the book, sis. I heard Myron Golden this morning again say, if you have a money problem, it's an asset problem. You don't have assets, you don't have things you could sell. An ebook, a course. And he said the best time to make money is, or the best way to make money is to make money the way that people are making money now, not the way people made money in the past. You know, it's that thing. We've watched so many things change. Y'all remember when it was a job to deliver phone books? That might be too far back. The yellow pages and the white pages got delivered on your door. And in the yellow pages and the white pages is all the people's names and phone numbers. You could look up anybody. That's not a job anymore. That book doesn't even exist anymore. And if you ever see one or find one, boy, that is like an archive to keep. Oh, thank you so much, Queen. But what could you do now? The buzzwords now, AI, Chat GPT, Claude, Gemini. So many ways to create. Yes, delivering newspapers. I had a paper route. I used to have to go to the Philadelphia Inquirer and put the inside with all of the coupons and things in it, and then collect how many I needed for my route. I did that with my parents, and I did that with my husband and my kids, delivering the paper at the butt crack of dawn. And it would be amazing because only the older people would be at the door waiting for their newspaper. Be 5 in the morning, they'd be right there waiting. Thank you so much for my newspaper. But life has changed drastically. Everything is at the click of a button. Everything is online. The newspapers are online. The contact information is online. You could Google anybody. I Googled myself and found my phone number. I said, oh, how'd that get there? Who put that there? Amazing to me. And if you don't lean into what's happening now and you continue to do things the old way, you will get left behind. That is your invitation for August, to do the things that are going to change the trajectory of your life. Because if you keep doing it how you've been doing it, you're going to keep getting it how you've been getting it. You know, Myron Golden said, poor people think about how they can make more money. They're always thinking about money to pay bills. Just want money to pay bills. That's how poor people think. He said middle class people think about making money to build credit. They protect their credit, middle class people. And they use that credit to buy things that they can't afford to show off for people who really don't matter. He said, but rich people, all we think about is making money to make more money. And it's not about bills. It's about building a life. And all those other things, making money to pay bills, making money to maintain credit, automatically come. when you get rich. So what you gonna do? Are you gonna accept the invitation? Will you? What is life inviting you to? The question is, what is your life inviting you to become? God said, I set before you an open door that nobody can shut. So the door is open. So you don't have to spend your energy trying to force open closed doors. Pay attention to the doors that are already open, the phone calls you already had, the people that already asked you, can you, will you? As we begin August, don't just ask God or life to bless what you're doing. Ask yourself, what is life inviting me to become? Because the invitation has already been sent. The only question left is, will you accept it? Will you accept it? I have 3 invitations for you. Number 1, accept the invitation to become healthy. Take one step today that your future self will thank you for. Drink the water, take the walk, rest, heal, invest in your well being. Number 2, accept the invitation to grow. Go ahead and read the chapter, watch one lesson, make one courageous phone call, take one step. And the last one, if you've been looking for another option in your health journey, I want to personally invite you this afternoon at 1 o'clock to come and learn about this new health way that is collapsing time frames for chronic and terminal illness. Come learn, come ask questions, come hear the stories. No pressure. Accept the invitation. Accept the healing. Just another opportunity to discover one more possibility for your health in the future. Sometimes healing begins with one conversation. As we begin off August, don't ask for another blessing. Become someone who recognizes the invitation already surrounding you, because your future rarely arrives with fireworks. More often, it arrives as an invitation. So, as I leave you this day, I leave you with this question. What is your own life inviting you to do now more than ever before? And an even bigger question, will you accept the invitation? August is going to be amazing. Have an amazing August. Keep healing, keep growing, keep becoming, and remember, don't waste your invitation. Woo, baby. August is not just another month. It is the wind down. So don't miss it. Does anybody have anything they want to add before we go? I did see Shanette say it's seed day, so make sure that you send your seed. Go ahead, Shanette. It say you unmuted, but I don't hear nothing. So those of you who are a part of our partnership, don't forget to send your seed today. I think that's what she wants to tell us. Yep, she just popped out. She's probably got to pop back in. Something's going on with her phone. I'm extremely grateful for all that we get to do together. Um, I hear you. I mean, I see you. I see your mic is open, but I don't hear nothing coming out. Welcome to the new faces that I see. Saw. I see Lisa still here with us. I see my nieces in the building. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So grateful for each and every one of you. Um, Make sure that, yes, time flies, right? It's seed day for sure. So make sure that you plant your seed, get with Shanette to make sure that you send your seed today. I'm grateful and appreciative of each and every one of you. Make sure that you take your most empowering affirmations, speak it over your life, speak it in the mirror, speak it into your eyes, and let yourself know that you are more than enough. We are all more than enough, smart enough, wise enough, able enough, capable enough to pull off magic and miracles. Enough is all I am, enough is all I have. I am more than enough. Have an amazing day on purpose. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.